Welcome to another Workflow Wednesday. This week, we're going to look at one of the most straightforward workflows you could possibly build with Norsk. Source in, adaptive bitrate ladder out. That might seem a little bit anticlimactic after the last two workflows, but we're going to dig a little deeper into the encode ladder component in Norsk to show you just how powerful it is. So, we start with a blank canvas, and we drag on an SRT listener. Then we'll drag on our encode ladder, and you'll see that it comes preloaded with 4 rungs. I'm going to remove the top 2 rungs in this case, and then I'm going to connect the video from the SRT listener to the encode ladder. Next, I'm going to drag on a WEP or WebRTC output, and I'll connect the video from the encode ladder to the WebRTC output, and then I'll connect the audio directly from the SRT listener to the WebRTC output. You'll notice that what I have to do is go back into the subscription and deselect the video in the subscription so that only the audio flows. So that's the workflow. We'll take a minute or two now to look deeper into the Norsk encode ladder with our CEO, Adrian Roe.
We have a kind of a workhorse of the processor world being the encode ladder. So we've got an SRT source coming in here. I'll get my encode ladder. I'm going to add that in. At that point, it says, what rungs do you want in this ladder? So maybe my content's only 720p, so I'm going to remove the 1080p rung, but I'll take those other ones. I can add arbitrary other ones that you want. That's not a problem at all. And also, I can add in multiple codecs, and I can leverage multiple hardware acceleration platforms. So we support NVIDIA. We also support the Netink Quadra card with their VPUs so that we can generate incredibly energy efficient and dense encoding workflows, delivering all the way up to live AV1 and so on. You need to tell it what rungs you want. You can delve in and tune all the settings. The way you tune a Quadra or an NVIDIA or an X264 encode are all different. So yeah, we make all of that tuning and fine-grained capability available to you for when you're really digging in and getting the last ounce of quality you want out of your content. But we also make it incredibly simple to engage with as a first step and just drag it on. There you go. There's your encode ladder. If we hit go and send it some content, then it does its thing. That's exactly what you'd want out of it.
Thanks, Adrian. As we like to say, Norsk is the media technology expert, so you don't have to be. Join us next week for another Workflow Wednesday.